I'm Max Sterling. Welcome to LarpMix. So I'm going to a LARP later today, but before I go on that adventure, I decided to go on a yard sale adventure. So there's a lot of neighborhoods right in my area that are having huge community yard sales, and I'm going to go check those out. Now, if you don't have those in your area, I mean, it's just basically a ton of people opening up their homes and selling, their possessions. So I'm going to run around to this, see if I can find some cool stuff. I used to do this type of thing all the time, but I haven't in a while. So I'm looking for some post-apocalyptic stuff. It's hard to find medieval gear at these type of sales, but sometimes stuff does come up, and in general, just interesting things that I can find. So let's go ahead and go on a little adventure and see what I can find and see what the haul ends up being. Let's go. And this is the haul. So I got 2 airsoft spring pistols. I got that little Nerf hatchet. I got these 2 springers, which one is looks like a grease gun. The other one is a little shotgun. I got this rifle, which works very well. I love it. I got this Nerf Alpha Trooper. I got a airsoft AK. I got this airsoft. And I got this rival. It's missing the 2 bullets, but I can always get one of those. And all in all, I think this is a pretty good haul for doing my Fallout and post-apocalyptic stuff with. Now, I also got a box of old Hot Wheels from the 80s and a little remote-controlled Millennium Falcon toy, just to screw with. And of course, these airsoft came with a bunch of BBs and accessories and stuff as well, which I'm not showing. And all of this, including the things I just mentioned, I paid $14 for. That's it. So, pretty good deal. And I thought that was a pretty good haul. I mean, all of those weapons, the extra stuff that I got, and then, the little cars and the little remote control Millennium Falcon. I mean, just that little remote controlled thing or those cars was probably well worth $14, but I got all of it for that much. And it took a little bit of negotiating, but I got it to the point where I wanted it. Now, if you're the type of person that you don't like going to these sales, you think that they're dirty, you feel like it's not something you want to do, I'm telling you now, it's a good way to save a lot of money. I know a lot of people are concerned about the cost of LARP kits and their costumes and stuff, and this is a perfect way to get the stuff that you need very inexpensively. If I went and bought, say for instance, that airsoft rifle, then that would probably be $60 or more just to buy that. And I got all of that for $14. So it's definitely something to consider if you haven't been doing it. If you do post-apocalyptic games, it's a must to go to stuff like this, because you're going to find that one-off weird stuff and stuff that's already genred and broken that you can use. For people that just do medieval fantasy, sometimes it's a stretch, but you can often find things as well that you can turn into medieval fantasy type of costumes. Now, if you do, period accurate type stuff, then you may not find things unless you get really lucky. But I have found old military surplus, and I have found an occasional cloak or something, at a sale that was maybe used in a play or something. So stuff is out there. You just need to look. If you're looking to save some money, going to these type of sales is the best way to do it. Hope you enjoyed this haul video. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share my videos around. If you're not able to support me, monetarily through Ko-Fi or Patreon, if you share my videos, to me, that's as good as gold. And I appreciate everyone watching. Until next time, adventure on.